Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the High School Star League 2017 Spring Playoffs brought to you by Twitch TV. I'm Brian Crusader Kintron calling today's match, and it's a best of 3 between Wausau West High School versus Temple City High School. Should be a great one. Thanks for tuning in. We're in the second round of our bracket stage of our playoffs, which brings us to the round of 32. Both of these teams having to play through that first round. Wausau West taking the win over Westlake High School in a 2-1 series. Temple City winning out over Grant Park High School 2-0. So Temple City may have a bit of an edge here, just coming off of that. And we'll see how it goes. Picks and bans already underway. We are on that 3-ban or 10-ban system now that we're on tournament draft in the newest patch, which means we'll be having 10 bans in this game, and it's going to be that ban 3, pick 3, ban 2, pick 2 system that we'll be seeing, so it should be a good one. It'll be interesting to see how these teams play with it, kind of this patch getting dropped in on them pretty much right before this weekend of matches coming through, so we'll see which team adjusts here better. And already we have the Twitch, the Cassiopeia, and the Thresh banned out by the side of Wausau West. Temple City taking away Lulu, Shen, and Lee Sin. And Zaya's going to be that first lock in there. Not too surprising to see that one coming through. Zaya, very strong champion as of late. So Wausau West High School, they dropped that first game in their matchup. They went on to win the other two pretty handily. But going up against the likes of Temple City should be a very well-known team if you watch the High School Star League fairly often. I'm not sure who would, but maybe you should be. Temple City 2016-2015 Grand Finals. They made it all the way to the top 4, went to the finals, took second place to Thomas S. Wooden High School in the 2016 Grand Finals in a, I think, 3-1 match. Got edged out. Meanwhile, Hazen High School, and then in 2016 they were second place to Hazen High School. Hazen High School taking the win there in the second best of 5. We had a double elimination bracket, so Hazen High School was able to win out that second best of 5 to win the entire thing. So picks and bans though, we have Zaya locked in, that Gallo got locked in, even Fredifer in that top lane. Meanwhile, we have the Zach locked in, Rakan picked up as well. So yeah, Zaya not being picked up with Rakan, even though they had that in that first pick. So they're going to be picking up that. We'll be having that Gallo locked in there as well. Sorry, no, Zaya was just the straight up first pick, and they kind of took the duo away from Temple City High School. Temple City instead picking up the Zach and the Rakan. Looks like they'll pick a Lucian to go along with that. So now that we have those 3 picks, the first 6 picks out of the way, we'll have the last 4 bans of this matchup. Game 1 of the best of 3 coming in here. And of course, it's a single elimination bracket, so winner of this matchup moves on. Loser will be eliminated from this year's competition. And it's going to be a heavyweight matchup for sure between these two teams. Wausau West looking strong here. They were eliminated in the round of 8 of winter. But still, they look to be a strong team here. They were eliminated in the quarterfinals, I believe, by the winning team. And now they're up against Temple City High School. This is a very tough matchup to come across here in the second round of the playoffs. So Syndra band, as well as Fiora. Seeing a lot of solo laners in the mix here, but that's actually a good mix of different champions banned out across everyone's champion pool. But now that they see that they're missing Now that they see that they're missing a mid laner, they're going to ban away the Syndra and the Yasuo. So we're gonna see how that one shakes up. Syndra being banned away from the mid laner Bales. Bales in the two games that they won against. In the two games that they won in their first matchup on Vladimir, but in that first game that they lost, they actually played the Syndra. Went 6-2 and 4 and had the best on his team in terms of KDA. So it's a good champion for him here. So not really too surprising to see picked up. That Twitch ban, of course, taken away from Z Motions, who played that champion in both wins against their round of 64 opponent. So now he'll be put on that Lucian, and Tom Kench picked up. So we're most likely seeing that one go top lane. And for some reason my League client has cut out the summoner spells on the side of Temple City. Not too sure what happened there, possibly a spectator bug, but unfortunately won't be able to see those until we get on into the game. I'm sure nothing too surprising is going to happen there. Ivan locked in though. And we have some pretty strong protected carry comps here. I mean, it's a Xayah versus a Lucian in that matchup, but saving those mid lane picks for last. We'll see what Bales wants to go with. Syndra's banned away from him, potential Yasuo banned away from him. Goes for the Ahri. Very strong champion, I'd say, at this point, so not too surprising to see that one coming through. And now Kassadin. Wouldn't be too surprising to see against an Ahri. That's going to be an interesting matchup to watch for. So teams are locked in here. It is the first game of this best of 3 matchup. Wausau West High School versus Temple City High School in the High School Star League 2017 Spring Playoffs. Guys, we're going to take a break and be right back.
Understood.
Now I'm angry.
I want a turn.
just very quickly, everybody, we did have a switch up in that last pick. So the last pick was a Caston, but it was actually a placeholder because it was the last pick. We allowed them to switch it over to Victor. So we'll be having a Victor for Zud in that middle lane matchup against Ari for Bales. Again, we will be taking a quick break before we got into the riff. I just want to give you that update. We'll be right back after this. Alright guys, welcome back. Thanks for staying with us through that delayed opening start here, but we're finally in and on to the Rift for game number 1 of the High School Star League 2017 playoffs matchup between Wausau West High School and Temple City High School. As I was saying, it's a big heavyweight match between these two teams here, both of them very strong contenders in the High School Star League, so we're going to be seeing how they play on here for this best of 3. And already we're seeing a bit of invade here. Looks like just going to be for warding though. Not too much action going to be happening in this one. And I'm Crusader Kid, going to be casting this best of 3 for you all solo. So please excuse anything that I may get wrong. But it should be a fun one here, as I'm saying. We'll be seeing what happens. It's the High School Star League 2017 playoffs, brought to you in part by our friends at Twitch TV.
Minions have spawned.
They're trading here as these two teams start things off. It's interesting to see the early strats from teams in this first game. It always seems to differ, as we'll have teams that want to go a little bit more passive in this first game. Throughout, some teams just go straight for playing out their strats, playing out their strengths. We'll see what these two teams want to do. Temple City, they are strong members of the High School Star League. They've been to the Grand Finals for 2 years in a row, but in both years, 2015 and 2016, placed second. And the single elimination bracket, it's definitely a hard one. They fought through the single elimination bracket in the 2016 High School Star League until we got to the round of 4 where it became a double elimination, and that was a very interesting to watch this out. We saw sets go to the full 5 games. Let's see if we can get another exciting Grand Finals out of this. So far, it looks like we have some pretty strong teams, a lot of newcomers as well. As even over the past few years, we've seen a lot of our teams graduate. One of them being Thomas S. Wooden High School, who won the 2015 Grand Finals, the last Grand Finals we had. Four members of their team were graduating seniors. All of them went to the University of Maryland, and I think pretty much all of them in some way are participating in UMD's league team. They were playing in the LoL finals. No, there's a nice knockup and hitting level 2. Emotions wants to go in. The chicken taking damage, Kirby as well, and that's the power of trading you get from that Lucian early on. Although he does get traded back quite a bit, Kirby is able to do some damage as emotions there. Kirby did start with that dueling shield. And top lane, Predator going in on Zykin here, gonna get eaten up and gonna be thrown under this turret, but won't be too much up as Lyrium comes through, and that's first blood for Predator. Assist to Lyrium. And that's just the power of that Galley up in that top lane. You just have to be so careful of him. And Lyrium showing his face, not too sure if he was really needed right there, but definitely not always nice to have a helping hand when you get that first blood in. So Predator going back, picking up those 3 Doran's rings already to start up this game. Got that early build for Galio. Lyrium getting spotted out here by Zed. We'll be having here comes Santa. He jumps in, and stunned up is gonna be Bales. He's in trouble, but he's able to back away. Some damage being dealt back. Oh, here comes Santa getting stunned up here. Charmed as well, but he's thrown into the cellular mitosis. Zed is still around. He gets ignited though. Lyrium doing damage to him. Flash is being blown as he continues to fight. Bales takes down the Zac. And the root coming in. Lyrium goes in. Double kill Bales. But does trade it out. Predator does find a kill for himself as Lyrium goes down. Sketch and Z Motions coming up with this roam, but not going to be able to do much here in the middle lane. So early action from both of these teams here to start things off. That's an exciting way to start the game. 3-1 though, Wausau West lead. again in this top lane here. Zykin against Fredifer. Fredifer getting the better of him quite a bit. And this is quite the brutal matchup here. This Galio so strong against pretty much any top laner, to be honest. Galio just has so much presence, so much damage as well. Sketch looking for that knockup, won't be able to get it. Kirby getting exhausted on his emotion to continue to trade out. Kirby looks to turn some things around here. Lots of them coming out from those feathers. His emotions is forced to back away a bit there. Zud in that middle lane. Bale's flashing aggressively, dodging under that laser as Zud goes down low. And Bale still wants to hang around, trying to get that Orb of Deception in there to get some more. So Zud, he has been to the grand finals twice with this team, and well, not with this exact team, but has been playing middle lane for quite a bit here. Charm to get landed onto him. Orb of Deception takes him down. Bale's is stunned though, but it's here comes Santa, and with not too much damage, can't do too much. Has to back away there. So 4-1 start. Wausau West find those wins in that middle lane on Bale's and that Ari. 4-1. And the 3-0 Ari is gonna have to be scary here. And we have that middle lane dominating, or that top lane dominating as well here. Fredifer finding that advantage against Zykin, and that's not too surprising in that Tom Kench versus Kench matchup. So Lyrium able to steal it as well. It's gonna be a nice move by him to do that. Bottom lane, the only lane where there's advantage for Temple City is emotions with just the CS advantage. Not too much, no kills. I can't say not too much. There's actually 0 kills in that bottom lane so far. As both of those bottom lane teams just want to play aggressive, defensive, a little bit defensively. We've been seeing a lot of trading, but no kills of it. No team really committing to the trades. I've been trading evenly, to be honest. Level 6, definitely a nice spike to hit here. D-Motion's on the verge of it, so Sketch is getting in closer. Wants to go for that knockup, does go for it. Kirby getting knocked up there. And there's the calling for some damage. Can't do too much though. The Chicken able to tank it up. They may want to go into this tower, maybe not. Lots of damage coming in. D-Motions look to turn this one around. Sketch coming in here. He's on the side. He may be a little bit trapped there as Kirby deals some damage to him. Thought it'll take out this ward, but oh. Bales is here. He's going to be spotted by this ward. Can they get out in time is the question. I think they can. Definitely level 6 reach by Bales. He's going to be roaming around the map, and we see him start up. Going to go for that bottom lane gank. Not going to be able to return to that middle lane, and maybe Sketch and Emotions want to go for some of that. Sketch is hit this level 6, has that ultimate. And maybe some more action in this middle lane. Zud is in trouble. Trying to get himself out of this one. Chaos Storm and the Charm drop down. That's an easy kill against him. And he's not doing too hot in this middle lane so far. Although he is getting a lot of attention from Bales and Miriam here. Bales, oh, let's bounce! Says here comes Santa. Takes him out. Top lane. Oh my gosh. Somehow Zykin out-duels Fredifer, which gives Zykin that solo kill up in that top lane. Knocked up by Sketch. D-Motion wants to go in. Ultimate coming in though. The roots, the damage. Lyrium jumped in here as well. Daisy gets thrown out of the end. The teleport from Fredifer. Everyone party in the bottom lane. Fredifer finds one for himself. Lyrium gets the other. That's the bottom lane duo down for Temple City. And just where I was saying that there was an advantage They exploit that weakness there as this 4-man ganking that bottom lane will lead to the first Drake of the game. The Mountain Drake going to go down here over to Wausau West. Meanwhile, here comes Santa and Zyka going to get started up on the Rift Rail. It should be very easy for them both to take this one down. We've seen the Rift Rail traded out for that Mountain Drake, but it is 4 kills and a 4 kill advantage for Wausau West right now. Only 10 minutes, 40 seconds in here. Predator hanging around, looking for this engage here. Taunts up, here comes Santa. Bales is going to be jumping in here as well. But he will be able to get himself away here. And the Rift Rail just got summed up in that top lane. Zyken pulling it out here. But I'm not sure this Rift Rail will do too much. He didn't push the mini wave out quite far enough, so it'll do some damage to this tower. But it's going to easily get taken down here by Bales and Predator. So they pick up that Rift Rail, but don't get too much out of it. It's kind of unfortunate. So this is a very strong start here, about 2,000 gold in the lead for Wausau West, only 12 minutes in here. Zyken trading out here with Predator, they're taking some damage here. Still looking for these trades though. He's going that full tank route on that Tomcat. Predator, very low on mana, but he's about to have some help here from Miriam, and so present in the stream so far. And there they go in, Daisy comes out here, hoping to get some damage down here. Here's Zyken. Pop back with the shield. And he'll be able to escape from that one. They're going to siege up on this top lane turret. Meanwhile, bottom lane, knockup looking to come down, can't get it. Instead, the ultimate again from Kirby, and the checking gets the kill on Sketch. They try to dive under that tower for the gank. Ends up not working out too well, and Bales is in here as well. Takes out Z-Motions. Here comes Santa, sidesteps that charm, but the map presence from Wausau West is just absolutely destroying Temple City right now. As Liam's been so present around the map, Bales is getting that roam going. And it's doing some great things for Wausau West here as it's finding these picks on Temple City, and now they get the turrets out of it. They pick up the first 2 turrets of the game in the top and bottom lane. Just great ganks coming in from their team. And I mean, Geeking Gazaya is just so scary when she has that massive damage and the Featherstorm to come out to kind of negate some damage, as she has that invulnerability for a little bit there. Persistence is key as they decide to just go for it anyway. Steal that one away. And we'll see how Temple City responds to this, because this is very strong plays coming out from pretty much the entire team right now of Wausau West. Top lane trading going down. Sketch, and here comes Santa moving up to this top lane where they see Predator dueling out with Zyken, flash away from Predator. Miriam shows up to this top lane as well here. So we're seeing a lot of grouping up here. It looks like Temple City want to get some ganks or roaming of their own. They won't amount to too much. Seeing lots of grouping in that one side of the map, but Zykin is doing that with Predator, and here's maybe how he was able to get that solo kill, but he's fighting in the minion wave, so taking a lot of damage right now from Zykin, and Predator, they want to look to turn this one around. But taunt coming in, meanwhile kills coming down in that bottom half of the map. As I was saying, Zykin does take down Predator, but in the bottom side, that's a double kill for Bales as they take down Zud, and here comes Santa. So nice solo kill there. Look at that, 5,000 gold in the lead now. These kills are just building up as well as these turrets. He's going to be the third turret of the game in this middle lane. Root there, and oh my god, that damage. Another double kill for Bales. That's 4 just from this middle lane push right here. And they're going to take down 2 turrets. And they jump up to 7,000 gold. 7,500 gold already in the lead. Now they'll look over for this dragon. Second round in Drake. Fairly easy Drake there. Trying to get himself out of there, but couldn't get even up. And Sketch will be jumping up here as well, so this should be a and Zykin on a killing spree now. The only member on his team that's positive. He's 3-1-1 here on this Tom Kench. Although I'm not too sure the Tom Kench is the one you want to see fed here. As the bottom laners both 0-3. They had a great early game. I mean, they were out CSing on farming, but coming up into it, Wausau West just had everyone over on the map there. So trying to pick up that top lane turret aren't going to be able to. Now they may be in trouble with the roam coming in. Lyrium is just serves there to delay Zykin from getting out of there, and the rest of the team jumps on in. And that's going to be a dead Tom Kench. They shut him down there, and Bales, not even Bales, picked up that kill. Now they'll have 4 members up here to roam this top lane. Daisy about half expired here with a little bit more than half health. So they're going to have her to push as well. Ready for this bottom lane here against Z-Motion. Be a scary one for Z-Motions there. Picked up. That damage from Bales is a good one. Oh, easy script for them. Who's coming in onto Zud? He gets caught out. Dropped some damage when he could, but nevertheless, this is going to go down. 18 minutes in here. This is a crushing start. Wausau West is taking all the advantage here, and with this turret going down, they're pretty much at 10,000 gold in the lead, only 19 minutes in here. They might just go for the inhibitor. They're going to keep going here. They charm in Zykin, and Zykin going down low. Kirby doing the damage that he can. Bales following up here as well, and that's it for him. He's godlike as he picks up his 11th kill of the game. So first inhibitor, the base already getting cracked open here. Only at the 19-minute mark. Yeah, not too sure how you come back from this already getting fed 11 kills. 11-1-1. Kirby is 0-0 and 10. 12th kill maybe. Sketch being burned down there, and yep, 12th kill. Fails. Finds another one on his way out. How about a kill? To the road as burst down. Sketch there brutally. Yep, so Temple City High School, they're going to be served with a very tough loss here, I think, to start out this best of 3. Of course, it is a best of 3. And we'll see if they can reform for this second game. But as I was saying, I mean, it's a tough matchup to have in only the second round here. Well, when you're in the playoffs, that's what you're going to get. It's going to get harder from here, and oh my gosh, Predator takes down Sketch, but most of that damage came out from Bales there. With that charm just sitting inside the brush, and now with the support down, they're going to go for Baron. I'm sure they would have gone for Baron in the 5v5, but it's just the confidence they needed to go ahead and come up, and it should be a very fast victory. So first Baron of the game, surprise to no one. It's to Wausau West, 21 minutes in here. And they're just playing excellently. I mean, throughout the laning phase, during get into the mid game and late game, they just had... Wow, I just said late game. We're only 21 minutes here. But when they came out of that laning phase, they just... They did all the roaming that they needed to do, and they started getting the objectives off of it. So that's what's giving them this 6-0 tire lead. They have 2 Drakes as well. 2 mounted Drakes, which I'm sure is helping out taking down that Baron and turrets. Engage coming out here. They want to go in. Temple City, they're trying to make something happen here, but they get rooted up. Lots of damage coming in here. And oh, who's out in front? It's Spec who gets bursted down. They're going to continue going in. Zykin popping that gray health shield. And over the turret, over the wall, under the turret. Vale's legendary as he picks up the kills here. And this is going to be the cleanup here. Double kill for Kirby to end the game. As here comes Santa pops into that passive form. None other than Bales gets that final kill of that fight here. And with Baron buff, super minions to start off this push, this should be the end of the game here. So Wausau West High School picking up the win in game 1 over Temple City. And a stunning victory here, ending the game 23-5 in kills. None of the turrets been destroyed. That's game 1. So as I've been saying, just crushing victory here. So we're gonna have to see how this team reacts, how this team in Temple City reacts. I mean, I think we know what Wausau West wanted. They just want to say, hey, let's just do that game. Let's just do that game over. Just huge victory for these guys here. So. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the High School Star League 2017 playoffs. That was just Wausau West picking up game number 1 over Temple City. We'll take a quick break and be right back with game 2. You're watching HSL 2017 playoffs for League of Legends, brought to you by Twitch. We'll be right back.